And the reason we're talking about separation of church and state is because in light of this decision, there's been a lot of people who have said, hey, red flag here. Shouldn't there be a separation of church and state? Should the Bible be included in education? Should the Bible be required to be read in education? Or should the government decide that? Shouldn't Christianity be separate from government?
The phrase wall of separation between church and state is famously used by Thomas Jefferson during his 1802 letter to the Danbury Baptist Association, where he described the First Amendment as building a wall between church and state.
They use it, separation of church and state, but the way they're saying it, it almost sounds like what they mean is separation of God from state. And what you're saying is that Thomas Jefferson, he wasn't even the one that started it. In fact, we'll talk about that here in a minute. But Jefferson penned it in an 1802 letter to the Danbury Baptists. And in the First Amendment, which protects the freedom of religion in American, in the American Constitution, he references it. But what he didn't mean by that was that God should be separated from America, or that God should be separated from legislation, or that the Bible can't be infused, integrated, included in education or in a legitimate day-to-day part of life.